Heath and Miedema boost Arsenal's WCL hopes with Hoffenheim rout. Two-times World Cup winner Tobin Heath praised her Arsenal teammates for bouncing back from their bruising defeat to Barcelona in their previous Champions League game after they saw off German side Hoffenheim 4-0 to earn their first 3 points in Group C. US forward Heath, who was making her second start for the Gunners since joining in the summer, opened her Champions League account shortly before the break to double Arsenal's lead after Kim Little's penalty. The striker Vivianne Miedema added a third, and the centre-back Lee Williamson headed in a late fourth as they attempted to atone for the 4-1 loss in Spain, which the forward Beth Mead had described as humbling. "It felt really good for us, the whole team, bouncing back," said Heath. "Getting 4 goals today was a good response after the Barcelona game. We showed a lot of character, we came out with a singular focus. To be able to help with that and get a goal, especially the second goal, it's an important goal to kind of get a little bit of space." Hoffenheim may have been an unfamiliar team to the Arsenal players, but the German side have been on the radar of the London club's new manager, Jonas Eidevall, who had faced them in Champions League qualifiers while manager of the Swedish side Rosengard. "All in all, it's our strongest performance so far during the season," said Eidevall. "The way that we moved the ball and have a passing game both on our own and in their offensive half, it's the best that we have done so far this season, combined with a really aggressive nice counter-pressing. We're pleased with the performance today." The home team were certainly more cautious in the opening exchanges with Hoffenheim, who sit 5th in the Frauen-Bundesliga, perhaps a little too cautious, as it was the visiting team that should have taken the lead in the early stages. After just 3 minutes the Arsenal backline looked rattled when a cross from the left was nodded down towards Nicole Billa, but the Austrian striker turned and fired wide. The threat did not die though, with the tall and powerful Belgium centre-forward Tine de Caney and Billa particularly dangerous when played in behind and Hoffenheim looking sharp when in possession. Arsenal grew into the game, urged on by a vocal crowd, and where Hoffenheim had struggled to capitalize on their turnovers, having done well to take advantage of too frequent wayward passing by Arsenal, the hosts were more clinical. In the 20th minute they grabbed the lead after the centre-back Michaela Specht clipped the raised foot of Mead, who had wriggled in front of her, and referee Stephanie Frappert pointed to the spot. Up stepped the captain, Little, who fired into the right of a diving Martina Tufikovic to score her 40th European goal for Arsenal. Arsenal ramped up their control of the game and Eidevall's team were rewarded for their pressure shortly before half-time. Katie McCabe whipped the ball in from the left and Miedema rose highest to nod it to the feet of an onrushing Heath, who smashed it into the net. The World Cup star was making her first start in the Champions League since October 2013, having played in the competition during a 6-month spell with Paris Saint-Germain, who exited the competition at the hands of the Swedish side Tereso over 2 legs. "Of course," she said with a laugh when asked if it was good to be back. "There's nothing better than this competition in my opinion, it's really fun. Take a team like Hoffenheim, they play such a unique style of football that I wouldn't be able to see elsewhere, that's what's fun about football." In the second half the Hoffenheim manager, Gaber Galli, swapped de Caney, who scored twice in the previous round, for the 19-year-old Gia Corley, but the game continued to run away from the German side. Not long after the restart Arsenal extended their lead to 3 when Mead raced clear down the right before cutting back to Jordan Nobbs. The England midfielder forced an acrobatic save from Tufikovic, but the goalkeeper could only force it high and Miedema pounced on the rebound. Unperturbed by the margin Hoffenheim pressed hard to get a goal back, with the Arsenal goalkeeper Manuela Zinsberger forced to save from Jules Brand and McCabe clearing Sarah Linder's header off the line. With the 3 points all but secure Eidevall swapped his front 3 out, but it was Williamson, rather than the fresh legs up front, who provided the 4th, racing to the near post to power and